Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Viking Size Gamer, and today we have more WWE 2K19, where I go through the MyPlayer section. And of course, it's got some new bits, it's got some great bits, but really this is where my career really starts. First off, I wanted to say thank you for really just absolutely showing me so much support on the channel. It has been absolutely amazing, the amount of support that you've given me. So honestly, if you want to keep seeing stuff, like and subscribe, and we're going to do more as we get there. But of course, we're going to start off with the fighting style section. So this is the Powerhouse. Powerhouse is the WWE universe, the true gladiators of our time, pulling from their arsenal of power moves and heavy strikes. And then you have the Giants, which are feared by the entire roster, Cruiserweights as well, and of course, you are going to have the Strikers. Really, it's the same as it was last year, but at least you're getting more of representation along with the technicians. So you've got people like Pete Dunne in there, Kurt Angle, Cesaro, and your strikers, obviously. I decided to go with the striker for this person, just because I wanted to be more of just a hitting kind of person. I like people who just strike it. I like guys who get in there and just want to fight, which is basically what I'm going for. So this guy, obviously you can see that we're creating it from the creation area. It's pretty much the same as if you were creating a normal character like it was last year. Nothing changed much in this way. Don't get me wrong, the menus have really been tidied up quite a bit, but when it comes to the creation side of things, it's pretty much the same. Good to see a few new random things added in here. I did just sort of cruise through a few of the names, but there wasn't really anything. I was just looking for something a little bit better than Byron or Butler or any of the other ones that are on there. It was quite hard to try and just pick someone and their name. So eventually I came across Diamond, which I thought, well, it'll do for now. It's not obviously going to stick with me forever. This is literally just for this video. We'll be doing a brand new character for MyCareer this year, so it'll be really good to see what it's like for you guys and how you get on with that. So, when it comes to creating this, of course, you are going to be very familiar with that. The menus are just basically, as I said, it's clean, it's nice. When it comes to adding things like the hometowns in, you will all find it all very familiar. If you played through MyCareer last year with the MyPlayer, which you have to create, you will find it very, very familiar. So we're going through all this. Funny thing is that of course I've put this as the hometown as England in London, which is, when you think about it, that's obviously ridiculous considering the fact that obviously the person who voices over the character isn't at all from England. Like, not even a chance. I was hoping this year that maybe they give us the option for changing the voiceover, maybe, but that's not something that they would be able to do for us. So I'm really in my head gonna place the hometown as where that person was trained, maybe, but they are actually from the US. That's just how I'm going to do it in my own head anyway. Of course, once again, we are back to the appearances. It's kind of like a basic thing. You're not going to get a lot for your MyPlayer this year. And the reason for that is mainly because they want you to upgrade through in the way that you go again. So, of course, loot packs are in, but they are different this year. So this year you're really going to have different packs. Rather than just one pack or crate that you open, you are instead going to have separate packs for separate things. So if you're looking for just special things like boosters or anything like that, you can just get boosters. If you're just looking for things that are just for moves, you can just get things just for moves. If you're looking for clothing items, you open packs just for clothing items. There are specific packs now for things that you want to do. So of course it makes sense to have it like that, especially with the amount of loot crates last year. I don't know about you guys, but when it came to loot crates, I got really annoyed with the fact that I could open up several gold crates and get the same things over and over again, and I just wasn't. It was really, really annoying, to be fair. But this year, the packs do give you that little bit of a boost to know that you're actually going to get something for what you need it for. So if you really want something, if you really need moves, you can just buy the moves pack. You don't have to buy clothing, you don't have to hopefully buy something and just get all clothing bits or just get boosters. Now, of course, you can see this bit as well. It's just the preset moves. When you're creating it, it's not really any different from ever it has been from last year. Of course, the real change here is the way that the menus are set up and the way that MyCareer itself plays out. It's all completely different. All of it is absolutely different in that sense. And especially, which I'm sure a lot of you have actually seen, MyCareer mode itself is pretty much completely different from than it ever has been. And that's fantastic. Honestly, I didn't do much of a MyCareer. I think I did the first 15-20 minutes, maybe half an hour at that at most. And the reason for that was mainly because A, I didn't want to spoil it for myself, and B, I don't want to spoil it for you. Now, probably a lot of you are sitting there thinking, but I've already watched like an hour of it with Denk, I've watched an hour of it with Tony, I've watched it all over the place. That's fine if you want to do that. I did this for the people that maybe didn't want to spoil it for themselves. So, I mean, you can get over the first 15 to 20 minutes. You know, it's not a big deal. But if somebody goes a full hour, that's what, 1 out of 12 hours that you're going to have in this game. Now, the great thing about this already is the fact that there are over 12 hours of in-game playing for the MyCareer mode. There's over 1,000 lines, I think it was. 1,000 lines spaced over 23 people. So 23 superstars have recorded lines, over 1,000 lines this year. And there's over 200 cutscenes in MyCareer. That's a lot. That is a lot of cutscenes. So there you can see in the background are the purchase loot packs that you can get. And of course, there's something a little bit different this year. When you go to edit MyPlayer, there's a MyPlayer tree, and in here, you can spend style points, and you can control it. You can basically level up. It's like an RPG system this year, so you can buy things to up your running offense, as it has on here, and you can use that, and you can buy it using these points that you get throughout the game, throughout MyCareer. So when you're obviously upgrading your grapple offense, your running offense, your health, all sorts of things, you unlock skills through this as well, through the player tree. I do believe that the skill trees are different for each different class as well. So although the trees will look similar, there will be things that you won't be able to get in ones that you'll be able to get in others, should I say. Which is obviously a very welcome addition this year, because you know, if you're going to be going up the skill tree, it does make it simpler for you to know what you need to get. And I don't know, I'm quite a fan of this, to be honest with you. It just feels more like an RPG skill. So I didn't know what I needed to do to get more star points. More than likely, I just needed to actually play the game and earn some. And apart from that, obviously you got the profile and your attributes you can get on here. You can change your attributes, but you have to earn stuff for this. You know, it's the same, but it's different in this area. Really, the main changes come in the way that you earn the points, the way that you actually have your character set up with this RPG style system, and really the fact that MyCareer is different. You know, and really, when you think about it, that's the main thing that you're going to be coming from this. When you do the MyPlayer, you're going to be taking your MyPlayer through that story mode, and that's what you're really looking for. You're looking for that interaction, that difference between what it was last year and to what it can be this year. And let me tell you, you know, like I said, I've seen the trailer. You've all seen the trailer. I actually watched it before it was released while I was at the briefing. And honestly, I was amazed for this year's MyCareer. I was really, really stoked. I was actually hyped. And MyCareer just looks like it's really good this year. Like I said, it's a lot more linear. I mean, your choices do still matter, but in a lot of respects, it's more linear. So you're going to have a decent story, and I'm really impressed with it. So I hope you guys will be as well. It's something that is obviously a lot of people have been asking for an improvement with MyCareer, and I'm thinking that this year we're going to get it. So in the next one, the next video I'm going to put up, it will be the MyCareer mode, just the first 15-20 minutes, including the first match, and a small section afterwards with Braun, which just had to be included because I thought it was brilliant. But other than that, I will let you guys go, and thank you for joining me on the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will bring out more videos as I get them. Thanks for tuning in, guys.